Up next on Lion TV, we have Jacob Shoei with our brand new esports team and their state championship, and also a brand new disc golf with Lily and Lexi.
And I'm Linus Bowman with your weather updates. All that and more, Lion TV starts now.
Happy Friday, Cersei. Welcome back to another episode of Lion TV. I'm Emily Tyler.
And I'm Paige Reynolds. We hope you've had an amazing week, and we're here to bring it to a close. Let's get started with these announcements.
French Club and French Honorary will have a joint meeting on Friday, February 10th at 7:30 a.m. in the library.
Anyone interested in buying an SHS French sweatshirt may come by Miss McCready's class 301 to pay for their sweatshirt. They cost $15. Feel free to stop by to see the design. You do not have to be in a French class this year to purchase one.
In local news, two former Arkansas law enforcement officers, Zach King and Levi White, have been charged with civil rights violations in the violent arrest of a man outside a convenience store that was caught on video and widely shared on social media. The two men were filmed using excessive force by hitting Randall Worcester multiple times while he was on the ground during an August 21st arrest. Worcester was treated at a hospital, then jailed on charges including second-degree battery and resisting arrest. He was released the following day on $15,000 bond.
Amazon warehouse workers went on strike for the first time in Britain on Wednesday because of a dispute over pay and working conditions, adding to a wave of industrial labor action across the country fueled by the soaring cost of living. Last year on Black Friday, a coalition of unions and advocacy groups coordinated walkouts in more than 30 countries under a campaign called Make Amazon Pay. Organizers said they wanted the company to boost pay for hourly workers, extend sick leave, and end its effort to fend off unionization, among other things.
Elon Musk returned to federal court to defend himself against a class action lawsuit. The lawsuit alleges he misled Tesla shareholders with a tweet about an aborted buyout that the billionaire defiantly insisted Tuesday he could have pulled off had he wanted. Musk spent most of Tuesday trying to persuade the jurors that there was nothing devious about the two tweets, indicating he had lined up the money to take Tesla private as the electric automaker was struggling with production problems and was worth far less than it is now.
Emily, didn't a team right here at the high school just win a state championship?
Yep, SHS's esports team just took a massive W, and Jacob Shoei has a story about just that.
Many state championships for school are won using a ball. It could be at the hands of a football or even a basketball, but this state championship in particular was won at the grasp of a controller.
I was feeling actually pretty confident because we played the team before. We make a lot of mistakes at times, but we knew that we could bring it back in the end. And we were also in that same position before. And I think if we weren't in that position last year, whenever we got second, then I think we would have been a lot more nervous than we actually were.
I was confident that y'all were the better team, but I was still incredibly nervous because even if you are the better team, sometimes if it's close enough, you can still lose.
With this being the first in-person state championship for esports since COVID began, both players and coaches alike seem to enjoy the competitive atmosphere.
And it was actually pretty exciting. I was excited to play like on a stage and actually get to see your opponents. You win a race so hard and so heavily, and you just start popping off. You have the whole momentum on your side. And you know the crowd's cheering you on and stuff like that, and it's just a good atmosphere overall.
I think all the esports championships and tournaments like that should be in person for at least the finals. I'd really like them to do it for the semifinals as well if they could.
After the final race was finished and the state championship was secured, there was only one thing going through their minds as they won the first ever esports championship for Cersei High School.
Whenever I won, the first thought was just finally. It took longer than it should have. I was happy that we could finally bring one actual first place to the esports while I was still here.
It was amazing. I had this fear that we'd always get second and stuff. It was amazing to finally win. It was one of the best experiences of my life.
Even though they won the state championship, they look to improve parts of their game going forward into next season.
I think practice times is probably the main thing. Like everybody gets on at their own time and they play races that are really just free for all and against everybody else. But having that team atmosphere together and just calling out different things and just having fun at the same time and bonding, I think that's one of the main things that we can definitely improve on.
It's crazy to think that state championships are literally just at your fingertips. With their competitive drive and their first state title under their belt, they are more motivated than ever to repeat as state champions. I'm Jacob Shoei. Now back to the news desk.
We have some really talented students here.
I know. I can't even make it through a Mario Kart circuit without the game telling me I'm going the wrong way. I wonder if there will be cozy weather this weekend while I polish up my gaming skills.
Well, Linus Bowman can tell us all about the weekend forecast.
Good morning, Cersei. I'm Linus Bowman with your weather update. Today will be sunny with a high of 56 degrees, rain at 7% chance, winds at southwest by 15 miles per hour, humidity at 61%, and sunrise at 7:09 a.m. On to tonight. Tonight will be clear skies with a low of 33 degrees, rain at 11% chance, winds at south by southwest 8 miles per hour, and humidity at 79% with a sunset at 5:30 p.m. On to the almanac. Our last 7 days temperature will be a high of 65 degrees, low of 26 degrees, and a monthly average of precipitation at 3.58 inches, month to date 3.68 inches. On to the 5cast. Saturday will be a high of 51 degrees with a low of 46 degrees, 64% chance of rain and showers. Sunday will be showers again with a high of 52 degrees, a low of 37 degrees, and a 52% chance of rain. Monday will be cloudy with a high of 48 degrees, a low of 32 degrees, and a 24% chance of rain. Tuesday will be a winter mix with a high of 37 degrees and a low of 19 degrees, and a 65% chance of rain. Wednesday will be mostly cloudy with a high of 36 degrees, a low of 18 degrees, and a 19% chance of rain.
Well, it looks like on Tuesday we're going to be getting a little bit of snow.
I should bring my winter coat.
I'm getting kind of hungry. Do you know what's for lunch today?
I do. For lunch today, we will be having classic cheese pizza, classic cheeseburger in a bun, seasoned beef taco meat, berry parfait, turkey ranch wrap, peaches and blueberries, and milk.
That made me even hungrier. I'll have to make sure and thank our lunch ladies for all their hard work.
I will too. You know what I've been craving lately?
What? The cafeteria's delicious pizza? The nachos?
Well, yes, but I was going to say that I've been craving new music recommendations.
Then I have just the segment for you. Here's Lily and Lexi with a brand new episode of Discography.
Good morning, Cersei. Hi, I'm Lexi Farron.
And I'm Lily Lindsay. Welcome back to our 6th episode of Discography.
Today's episode features Tyler, the Creator. Some of his most popular creations include New Magic Wand and Boredom.
And my personal favorites, Earthquake and Juggernaut, featuring Lil Uzi Vert and Pharrell Williams.
He hasn't just been a singer his entire career. He's also appeared in roles in Nuts and Bolts, The Jellies, The Loader Squad, all released pretty recently.
And if he isn't acting in the movies, his music is playing in the credits. Christmas and Tyler, Dream Team.
After his North American tour that ended in 2022, many are demanding he return to the spotlight with either a new album or new tour dates.
And honestly, we're not picky about which one he delivers. Previous albums include Goblin, Wolf, Cherry Bomb,
Flower Boy, Igor, and Call Me If You Get Lost.
6 studio albums, 27 singles, 29 music videos, and a mixtape.
Impressive.
And a net worth of $25 million. I think it's safe to say the 31-year-old has really made a name for himself in the world.
And his 4th album, released in 2017, Flower Boy, was nominated for the Best Rap Album at the 60th Annual Grammy Awards.
One of the most popular songs from the album is See You Again, featuring Kali Uchis.
Can I get a kiss? And can you make it last forever?
After being snubbed at the Grammys the first time, he did pull through with his newest album, Call Me If You Get Lost, and the 2022 awards for Best Rap Album.
And his clothing brand, Golfwang.
Successful, innovative. I like it.
We want to know who you think is most likely to win an award and for what.
I would definitely say you're most likely to win Best Line TV Member.
Aw, thanks. Well, let's see what other people had to say.
I'm passing the award for JV Superstar to Zakai.
I'm passing the award to the biggest baby on the football team.
I want to pass the award to Best Shoe Game to Mr. Watson.
I want to pass the award for wasting the most time in class to Kate Ivey and Connor Barnett, who also wears the same pants all the time.
I'm passing the phone to the person that's had the same haircut since kindergarten.
Passing the phone to someone who has more hair on their left pinky than they do on their head.
Interesting awards.
I think yours would be least likely to graduate just from being absent.
Honestly, I agree.
Well, it looks like all the time we have for you today, Cersei.
Let us know who you want to see next. See you soon.
Bye!
They always cover the best artist.
I know. I can't wait to see who the next episode will be about. But until then, we have Marley Price to tell us about what's been going on with sports since we last saw her.
Great, let's hear it.
Hey SHS, let's see what's going on in the world of sports. Our boys wrestling team won their Tuesday match against Valley View, Little Rock Christian, and Batesville. Make sure to wish our Lady Lion wrestlers good luck as they travel to Dual State in Sylvan Hills tomorrow. On Tuesday, our girls basketball team lost to Batesville, but the boys game ended up getting canceled. Tonight we take on Nettleton at home, so make sure to come out and support both our girls and guys. I caught up with senior captain Olivia Robertson to see how our girls are preparing for this game as a team.
I think we've improved this season so far, just from going to practice every day and working hard. We practice 6 days out of the week. All of our teammates are really close to each other. We are with each other literally the majority of our day and week. We have no choice but to be really close, and we bond outside of practice, in practice, through wins, losses. Any type of adversity we face, it just makes us closer. Looking forward to Nettleton. We took a tough loss to them in the Lion College tournament. It was, we lost by 2 in double overtime, so this will be an exciting game, and hopefully it'll pull us back into the season. We really need these next few wins so we can go to the conference tournament.
The Arkansas Razorbacks basketball team played LSU on Tuesday and beat them by 20 whole points. The final score was 60-40. They play again tomorrow at 3 against Baylor. On Sunday, the Eagles play the 49ers and the Bengals will play the Chiefs to see which 2 NFL teams will go on to the Super Bowl. Well, that's all the updates I have for you. Back to the news desk.
Thanks, Marley. I'm looking forward to all the upcoming games.
Me too. Unfortunately, we've reached the end of today's episode, but you can always find us on YouTube at Cersei High Lion TV.
And make sure to follow us on Twitter at Lion TV, Instagram at Cersei Lion TV, and on Facebook at Cersei High Lion TV. Signing off, I'm Paige Reynolds.
And I'm Emily Tyler. Have an awesome weekend, Cersei.